Alright guys, welcome to Scaling TV Plus on YouTube once again. I have some few days remaining in Morocco, but I have some interesting update to share with you guys. One from the camp of Black Stars team, two from Black Stars players, three Ghana Black Queens team as well as Black Queens players. Then we also delve down into some other interesting updates in this quick one. You know, WAFCON 2026, it has already ended for Ghana Black Queens, but yesterday we played in the 2027 FIFA World Cup playoff. I brought you guys the highlight, but unfortunately, one goal was omitted. I will share that goal for you guys to enjoy in this update. So I'm together with whatever that's going to happen in the, I would say, groupings that's going to be done. Yes, we have the first test that will be done on the 20th of this month. We'll speak a little bit about it together with the team's camp updates, latest one here in Morocco. We also look at the Black Stars team. Some pieces of good news coming through from some Black Stars players. We'll talk about them. Kudus, a little bit on PARTEY, and some other players who are yet to join clubs. We'll talk about them and a lot. You know, the video is always packed. We make it very snappy, but detailed for you guys always on this channel. If you have joined me, please do all the good stuff. You like first. After that, if you're new, consider subscribing. Put us on post notification to get more updates on this channel. Don't forget to also share the video so that others will come here and enjoy the very latest on this platform. Do well to leave something in the comment box as I'll be giving more shoutouts in my subsequent updates. And if you're watching me from USA, please, if you're watching me from USA or anywhere across Europe, be it Germany, Italy, France, UK, wherever, and you want to send money to anyone in Ghana or any part of Africa, just make sure you use NALA. Just write this down, NALA, or you can pause this video, you go to Play Store or App Store, then you download NALA, NALA. Use my promo code OSIKENI233 to register. And right after registering, just send some money back home. You know, if you want to send money using NALA, it is very simple. And one thing on NALA is there is no hidden charges. If you send the money, it is free of charge. And as of now, we have the best exchange rate on the market. So make sure you use NALA to send the money. And when you send your first transaction exceeding $50, £50 or €50, instantly, you are going to receive in your account $20, £20 or €20. This is amazing. Just imagine sending about $100 and getting $20 back or 20 euros back when you send €100. So it is interesting. Make sure you send some money back home and bring me good feedback on this particular channel. So let me start from the playoffs for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. As you all know, Ghana Black Queens, yesterday we did 1 over Ivory Coast, and it was an amazing game because we conceded in the early minutes of the game. In fact, just 47 minutes, then Ghana, we conceded a penalty where Princess Mafo unfortunately tackled a player from Ivory Coast, and that tackle was deemed, you know, a harsh one on the player. So eventually, the referee, of which personally I felt yesterday her performance was no good at all, she rewarded that penalty to Ivory Coast. That penalty there, we couldn't have said a lot about it. So eventually they converted from the sports, Kone, and that was it for the team. First half ended 1-0 against Ghana Black Queens. Then second half, I think the team actually lifted their performance and they equalized through the same Princess Mafo. I think yesterday, aside the penalty that she committed, almost everything was spot on for her. She scored a header, and I'll share that header on the screen. So unfortunately, yesterday, when we were working on the highlights, I think that part was omitted. Kindly forgive me on that side. So that header was the equalizer. Even before the header, Ghana scored a clean goal. For me, I felt it was a clean goal. The goalkeeper for Ivory Coast couldn't just handle that first goal that we scored, and the referee actually said it was foul because the player hit the ball when the goalkeeper was actually having the ball in her hands. Well, it is what it is. I think officiating in the WAFCON itself wasn't all that spot on for me. And Ghana getting that goal, and that goal was cancelled again, was something I felt like, no, why are we always scoring, but the goals are always being cancelled like that? I don't know. But we went on to equalize, as I said, Princess Mafo with that header. Then Ghana got a penalty. I think we deserved that penalty. It was a clean shot that was hit by Grace Asantua. Then the ball hit the hand of the opposing player from Ivory Coast. And eventually, referee, after consulting VAR, awarded penalty to Ghana. But what interesting thing is, when the penalty was awarded to Ghana and Josephine Efuabonso was about to take the penalty, it took about 4 or 5 minutes Then the referee also allowed the Ivorian national team to make a substitution before that penalty was kicked. I was like, how? I didn't understand the whole thing that was done in there. But you know, it is what it is. Ghana got that goal back and we finished the game with that 2-1 scoreline. And that is it also for the Ghana Black Queens. So as of now, we've qualified from the first playoffs. Now, on the 20th of this month, that is 20th August 2026, in Zurich, headquarters of FIFA, they are going to host the draw for the next round of playoffs. And that next round is going to happen in November, December this year. November, December this year. After that playoff, then we'll come back in 2027, February, to complete the final playoffs, and we will see the teams, 3 teams from the playoffs that will qualify to the next World Cup in Brazil 2027. Now, this is how the playoff tournament prelims phase draw will look like. So I'll put the pot on the screens. Ghana, we are in pot 3, as you can see. So pot 1, we have Chinese Tepai. Pot 2, in same pot 1, we also have Uzbekistan. Then pot 2, South Africa, who defeated Nigeria yesterday by 2-1. They've also qualified to play in these playoffs. As alongside Papua New Guinea in pot 2 and pot 3, we have Ghana and Ecuador. So these 6 teams are going to be grouped into 3 each. Now, this is how it's going to be done. The first 2 teams in pot 1 are going to be seeded. Like, you know, pot 1, they are going to name them A1, then A2. Then after that, pot 2, we also have the teams that will be drawn in there. So you have maybe B1, B2, C1, C2 will also, you know, be selected on the 20th of August 2026. Now, these 6 teams are going to be grouped. I'll put everything on the screens for you guys to see how these phases is going to be. So we're going to have the tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. And you have the match day 1, match day 2, and match day 3. As you can see everything on your screens. And one thing is, you know, every draw, they actually have some kind of rules governing the draw. So there is no way Ghana will face South Africa, because Ghana and South Africa, they are in the same continent. And so the CAF, or 2 representatives from CAF in this particular playoff, will not be meeting, even if the draw happens that those 2 teams are going to meet. No, they will have to move the team to the next you know, tier, so that they will not face each other in this particular playoff. So that's how it's going to be. Eventually, 4 teams will be seeded, and the 2 teams that will top the November-December playoffs will now be added to the 4 teams that has already been seeded, and they will go and play the final playoffs that will happen in February 2026. It looks somehow complicated now, maybe to some people. Myself, I was at a point confused, but right, I'm getting to know all the nitty-gritty. So basically, Ghana will play 3 matches in the earlier playoffs, and if we're able to go through, then we will have final game to play in February and see how things will go, whether we can make it to the next World Cup or otherwise. Per my latest update, Ghana Black Queens team will depart Morocco tomorrow. For now, they meet in time, but they will depart Morocco, and I'm not really confident that the whole team will come to Ghana. Some players will also be joining their club sides already. So we will continue to follow the team, moving from Casablanca to their various destinations. And when they arrive safely, you'll bring you guys all the updates on this particular channel. So that is it from Morocco. Myself, the Akabe 3 or 4 days, now Ghana. You know, then we'll see how things will go. Let's talk about Ghana Black Stars players and all. For now, the Charlie Kelly Yirenkyi, or Teresa, he is now coming to the Premier League to do a lot. I'll share some pictures on the screen for you guys, because today Kelly Yirenkyi played his first game or debut game for Coventry City as they played a friendly against AS Monaco, and it was Coventry City 2, AS Monaco 0. And guess what? He assisted in the game today. He started and played 65 minutes before he was replaced by Gustavo Hammer. And in that 65 minutes rather, the player did well to assist another player, I'm talking about Chuana, the French international, to score an amazing goal on the 32nd minute, where the player picked the ball around the center of the field and spotted Chuana's amazing run. He gave him a good carpet pass, and the player made sure that he will not waste that chance to convert beautifully to put Coventry City 2-goal lead in that friendly, of which it ended like that. So 2-0 full time for Coventry City, as the Ghanaian international has had a very, very good start at Coventry City. We only hope and pray that that performance will continue. I saw Brandon Thomas Asante, who also started and completed the game today. So Frank Lampard, we only pray that Charlie's performance number 2, so not EPL, no, they will perform well too. Keep themselves up there going into next season. So that is it also from the camp of Kelly Yirenkyi. Away from him, let's talk about some players who are now without any club. No, let me talk about Kudus. Mohamed Kudus has linked up with Ghana Black Stars former head coach Chris Hilton. Chris Hilton. Hey, Charlie, AFCON 2023. Maybe I'm a kind of AFCON, no. How Ghana hesitated in the AFCON, they're bad, Chris Hilton actually managed Tottenham Hotspur, and Tottenham Hotspur current head coach is Roberto De Zerbi. He actually decided to invite former Spurs coaches to join them in training camp. And, as Chris Hilton is part of those former coaches, he also came there. Then Mohamed Kudus went to share some few moments with him. And I think it was beautiful seeing, Chris Hilton returning. Chris Hilton managed the Black Stars, but even before becoming the Black Stars head coach, he was their technical advisor into the Kudus, so linking up with Kudus again at Spurs was a beautiful moment, and I have to also update you. Now, per what I'm getting, Mohamed Kudus could play finally for Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow in their friendly game against Hoffenheim. I understand tomorrow 3 p.m. Spurs will play against German Bundesliga side Hoffenheim, and TSG Hoffenheim coming to face Spurs. I understand Kudus is now almost fully fit to play with them. Why am I saying this? I also spotted Kudus in Spurs training session today. I'm training with a full squad. I'll share some few clips or some few footages on the screens for you guys to enjoy. So Kudus, the star boy, could finally be back for Tottenham Hotspur. And if Kudus is returning for Spurs, then probably he will also play for Black Stars in the AFCON 2027 qualification games. In September this year, that is September international break, Ghana will be playing 2 2027 AFCON matches. One will be against Ivory Coast away, then we will come home and face the Gambia. Don't forget, Ghana, we are in the same group with Ivory Coast, the Gambia, and Somalia. So let's hope and pray that Ghana Black Stars can qualify. But right now the question is, some players are also without club. What are they doing for themselves? I'll actually pull I will say a card on the screens. You will see the likes of Thomas Partey, Jordan Ayew, Andre Ayew, Joseph Eidu, Abdulmumin Kwesi, Hakim Sulemana, Kelly Yirenkyi. Did I say Kelly Yirenkyi? Kelly Kuban. All these players are without club as of now. And these players too, looking at the list, about 3 or 4 there. About Black Stars call-up, obviously they'll be there. Partey there, Jordan Ayew, captain for the Black Stars team, also be. Then Abdulmumin, he was part of the last World Cup squad. Then Kwesi. These 4 players there. Probably they will be getting called up to join the Black Stars team. Now, the question is, when are they going to play competitively for us to see their level of fitness before earning call up to join the Black Stars team? Because we have some few people who raise issues. A player no come mobile TV, what then Black Stars now far. What will be a conversation? So let's hope that Jordan Ayew will get a club. Partey will also get a club. Kwesi, I understand a Turkish club is almost reaching agreement with him. Just yesterday, I also saw that Maccabi Haifa in Israel, they are also having some conversation with the player. So for now, they will rely on rumors. We just have to wait for confirmation, and we'll bring you guys more updates on that side. Partey, so we've seen a lot of training videos. Over 10 videos I've seen from him training in Turkey, and that is it for the Black Stars players. So guys, these are the updates for you. I'll bring you guys more in the subsequent ones. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment box. This is Kenny TV Plus, and of course, we shall meet later. Please subscribe to the channel and hit on the notification bell for more.